Kylies today, but it's only 288. These are the 2 Kylies and Bob Parisi. These are different ones that you may have seen on the other ones. So we're gonna see how they throw today. These are just beautiful, beautiful Kylies, handmade, cut out of tree limbs, and the airfoils are cut by Bob Parisi, who's a master Kylie maker in the United States. There's only a handful of them in the United States, and just beautiful work here. So let's see how they do. I'm not going to be able to give 100% with my arm because I injured it the other day a little bit. But on these, you flip them too. When you throw them, it's a spin. You got to flip them like you do with a disc too. When you throw a disc, to flip it, you get your yardage. So I'm going to take it kind of easy with it. Okay, 288 feet, and that pole there is, in one way it's kind of in our way, but another way it's not. So in order to get to that basket, I've got to go through this right here, go this direction here, because I don't want to hit that pole for sure, especially with one of these. Turn, 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 turn. Turn, 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 turn. Okay, she did pretty good. She went out and turned and then back. Okay, so here it is right here. I'm gonna grab, this is a putter here. It's a heavy one, and we'll throw from here. A little farther than we wanted to. Okay. Oh. Well, it hit almost center basket, but it fell outside the basket. That would be our bogey. First throw, and we'll use this one here. This is such a beautiful Kylie right here. Same thing. I'm throwing over that flag because it's, you got to go through here, and you can't go straight to the goal. The goal is right there. Can't go straight to it, but you got to go through the flag right here. So that's what I'm doing. You know, like you do with a disc, depending on what degree you want right here. I got a little bit of wind coming. Woo! Woo! That one made it. The wind is coming in to the right, and it blew it off a lot more than I wanted to, but it went almost to the goal there, about 260 feet, something like that. So we're going to use this small mid-range here. Woo, boy, almost got the basket. Okay. That went in the basket and fell through the basket, so that counts as long as it goes inside the basket here. Okay, this is where we're at right now. 712 feet, par 4, hole number 2. Okay, you can't see it with GoPro, but all the way to the woods is where the basket is, and that's what, close to 230 yards, 712 feet. So okay, we're gonna be throwing this as a long range right here. Beautiful Kylie right here. This is from a tree limb by Bob Farisi. He's a master at making these right here, and he cuts the airfoils perfectly, throws them. If they don't fly right, he works on the airfoils until he gets them to fly right. So let's see how we do right here. Again, the basket's here, the hole, and let's see how she goes. Going up a little high. Got a wind coming in right here. So the next time I throw it's going to be one that's going to throw it a lot lower. Try to keep it under this wind a little bit. Okay, I was just checking my phone. I don't have U-Disc on there, but I have a program that works for me because I already have this program. It's called GeoBallistics. And if you do any shooting, 100 yards, 500 yards, something like that, this is a great program, and it's only like $25 a year. And I think U-Disc is like 20. I've got GPS where I'm at and all that. Satellite view. Probably can't see it, but 285 feet, which is like 93, 94 yards. We had a headwind coming, but that gives you an idea. And these are large Kylies here. The bigger they are, now sometimes unless you got a super arm on you. Now, Gary Broadbent, he's told me he's got out to 200 yards, 600 feet. Because these are kind of like a boomerang, they ride on the wind too, like this, but the surface areas can be bigger or larger, whatever, and airfoils are cut specifically for how you want to do it. So, and this one, the first one we threw. So let's see, the basket's right here, and let's see if we can get a good throw on that. I'm gonna try to keep it low. I threw her low. She's coming up, and she does what most of them do. She goes out and she goes straight toward the basket, but at the end they curve off a little bit to the right. So she went out a good distance there. Okay, here she is. And the basket's here, and my rangefinder says 55 yards here. I'm gonna try to keep her low so we can get her to go straight. Didn't throw as hard as I wanted to. Okay. Let me step behind our Kylie here. And this is for par. That's good, par. Okay, I'm gonna be throwing this one. This is also Bob Farisi right here. It's a little different than the other one. It's beautiful. Again, airfoils have been done on it by him. He's a master Kylie maker in the United States. There's only a handful of them. So, like Gary Broadbent always said, slice the horizon, and that is where the grass goes to the trees right here. Kind of aim that like that, keep it kind of low. If it goes too high, it's like a disc. If the disc is going too high up like this right here, the wind is catching the bottom of the disc and slows your distance down. So if you keep it kind of level, you can get a lot more distance, especially with Kylie. Of course, if you're professional, you can put them out there. Okay. See, we can. You got to release them just right too. That's the thing. And you got to flick them like you do a disc. You got to flick them like a whip popping. I can't give 100% power. I hurt my arm the other day. And 1, 2, 3. Now, I threw her about the way I wanted to. And like she went out maybe 100 yards. And our first throw was here was probably right at close to 100 yards. I'll check it and see. Okay, so the goal is right here, the hole. And I know she's going to turn to the right, so instead of throwing dead at the hole, the basket, I'm going to throw this direction right here. And when she gets to the end of her straight flight, she should bear to the right, Here we go. I threw her exactly the way I wanted to. And she stayed to the right, to the left though. She didn't. And the reason for that was because I threw her low, because the other ones are going up kind of high, but this is going low, so she stayed there, so the wind didn't catch her. But still, that's in line with the basket. Here's other Kylie here. Step behind it. We use our putter. This is a Lexan putter, almost indestructible, like bulletproof glass. So as long as your Kylie, I may have told you already, if your Kylie goes in, it lands in the basket, it counts. If it lands like this, which it goes to the bottom of the basket, but falls through the bottom of the basket, through the hole on the flat part, that counts too. This can't do that, but that's why you can do that.